What's up, everybody? Joshua Fish Stewart here. 700 gallon. We're always in front of it. It's great. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing and the comments. I appreciate it all. Now, today, I'm going to be fumigating my house. I got fleas. My dog got fleas from outside and blah, blah, blah. And I need this house fumigated. I got a carpet everywhere. And so, since I'm doing it, and I have to protect my tanks and put covers and seal them up, I might as well show you how to do it. So I don't think there's another video like this, so stay tuned. I think it'll be helpful. Okay, first we're actually going to start at this 220. I'm going to take off this top part and just sit it down out of the way. So this is what the tank actually looks like. Now, we have our Scotch tape, right? Can you see it? Hopefully you can. And these 9 by 12 plastic drop cloths. You can get these, I think they're like $7. So what I'm gonna do is, matter of fact, let me get you guys off here so you can see. So you can see all the carpet. I'm going to be closing up all these holes with tape, all of them with tape, right? I'm gonna leave these on, tape all the corners, everything. What I do have to do is come underneath here, and I actually have a filter it's not that good. So I gotta turn off my filters. Everything is gonna still run. I'm gonna turn off the lights, but I'm gonna leave the power heads going. So that way there's air in there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get started and time lapse it, so that way you can see how it goes and you won't be here all day. So we'll start with this one. So this is the final product. Everything got taped down, no holes. No holes are uncovered, and then the plastic over. And really just the plastic is so it doesn't settle on top. Could it come underneath and up? Probably, but like when I have one sitting on there, it's gonna spout up. So it's gonna come up and then come down. So what I'm hoping is, and this will probably be further that way, but it's gonna come up and then settle down, and it's just gonna settle on the plastic, not the tank itself. So that's great. And we'll just scoop this over and down, like so. And since it's acrylic and plastic, or even if it was glass and plastic, the static makes it stick. So I'll probably put some more static on it and make it stick a little better. Final. Now we're gonna move on over to the 240. All right, 240 all packed up. That's what the tape looks like on top. This one is going to be kind of tricky. I moved it further back, so this is not going to be touched as the plastic, but you know, again, everything comes up and then comes down. So I'm hoping that it just falls on the side. Everything's taped around it. You can see like this part is on there, so it's not gonna fly off. it's gonna be hard if something was to seep up in there. So that one's done. Now on to the humongous one. The 700 gallon. This should be fun. This is gonna be easy, but that might be proven to be difficult. So we'll see what happens with the sump. All right, I don't know what happened, but it didn't get when I was doing this. This took forever and it's extremely hot. People do not understand. Like, I am sweating. People don't understand working with these acrylic tanks and just tanks in general. It gets really hot. So I did that. I'm gonna get my tarp, put it on there. So stay tuned for that. All done right there. Now I gotta get the sump. And it's crazy. These are things that you don't think about when you have a fish tank. You don't think you're gonna get ants. You don't think you're gonna get fleas. You don't think any of that stuff, but here's what happens. So now I gotta figure that out. Let me remind you, this is what it looks like. All right, so somehow I gotta figure out how to cover that and then tape. And I think I'm just gonna tape it. I don't think I'm gonna put plastic underneath here. We'll see, but I think I'm just gonna tape all these openings, call it a day. Okay, got that covered under there. I use garbage bags because they're easier to tear. Yeah, 700 gallon, done. All these done, that one, and the one back there, and it is hot. So everything else in the house is good to go. We're gonna set off these foggers and I'll see you in 2 hours. It's done. I'm letting everything air out. There's that one in there. But I am gonna do it again tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave everything wrapped and just go ahead and bomb the house again, because why not? I need everything gone. If you had fleas and ants and bugs and whatever, you want those things gone. So I'm gonna do it again. Everything is gonna be fine. I'll get you tomorrow and just when I'm unwrapping everything. So stay tuned. Okay, we don't look too bad. Now, as you can see, there's water. I did not account for like the humidity from the bag. It wasn't supposed to be on for 2 days, but I had to go again and I didn't want to tape it up and then take it apart. So the bag carried moisture from the humidity. That's soaked deep too. All I can do is let it dry. I can't remember if I coated this or not. Probably not, because everything was in a rush for this build and I had to get this tank up and in this part of the house. Other than that, it's not too bad. My lights were a little wet. And my lights are a little wet, but it's just really like wet up here. So we're gonna let all this dry. On a fish standpoint, no dead fish. So the hassle to me was worth it. Senegal bicher in there. Yeah. So I think this was, this was all worth it. Sorry for like, it's kind of grainy or, you can't really see in the glass. It's just that front part. Everybody's doing great. So I'm gonna let them settle in with the light. We're gonna move on to the next tank and then I'll come back and feed and I'll show you guys that because you're here. because tank 1 on the other side, the 240, had the bubbler in there pushing up water and moisture. This one has the pump that's a little bit out of the water that's pushing, but that's about it. So yeah, nice crystal clear water. Green Terra under there, and the Jaguar was out somewhere, but who knows. They're doing great. I am adding more fish to this, so just trust me, just bear with me. So 700 gallon, that's what we're doing next. All right, we're gonna do the feeding beforehand. We got these bloodworms. This is strictly for like the angels and severum and stuff like that. And I don't know if I filmed it, but angels, let's see, that one right there, those two right there laid eggs. I don't know which one was laying the eggs. I couldn't see that. I just seen their tubes down and they were having eggs. Scoot all that in there. There we go. Bass going after everything, arowana. Yeah, they laid eggs. So I'm thinking some of them looked fertilized, others didn't. But that's a great sign. I mean, the tank is healthy. I was feeding more protein-based stuff, so I definitely get it. You know, the temperature is nice at, let's see, 82 degrees. And they're getting all the meat that they want, good variety of foods. So, yeah, if I didn't show you guys that, sorry about it. We'll try to get it on the next time, but I figure I should mention that. I really like this tank. I really do. Everybody eats. As you see, everybody's out. The bass aren't going after the angels. There's no rip fins until you come to like there. And that's either from the bass or from that mean severum down there. And the bass only go after the bass, really. They might push the big angel or the severum. But really the severum and that big angel runs the show around here. The arowana are just there. Oh, and if I didn't show it, I actually lost the big arowana, if I haven't talked about that yet. So I lost the big arowana. Ooh, here comes the Senegal Bison. He's perfect for this tank, or she. They're perfect for this tank. They fit nicely. Super activity, coming out of nowhere, eating. Yeah, perfect. But anyways, I lost the big arowana. It jumped out the back. No clue. I mean, I know how I fit and everything. Let's get some more pellets in here. I gotta sit here and take my time with this tank so everybody can eat. And even if I overfeed, I don't mind it too much, because everybody needs to eat. So all the aggression is down. So, but yeah, I heard splish splash one night of somebody going after somebody, or I don't know, and I found it on the floor. So that sucks, but it happens. Half lids. You can't always cover these up, but that's 3 fingers wide. That's about 2 inches. So there's nothing that you can really do about it unless you go completely out of your way, but you never expect that. So sucks, but we still got 2 and the tank is really healthy. All right, we're going to the 700 gallon. Let's take care of that one. All right. Ooh, excuse me. Again, water super crystal clear. Heck yeah. So it was a little bit, all the, the humidity and evaporation with the plastic came up, and it's a little bit wet, but nothing crazy. Nothing wet up there. Just a little bit of humidity, a little bit of whatever I called it. And the fish look fine. So if you guys ever see this guy, he's kind of bitten up. I never know who it's from, ever. Like right now, everybody's out and nobody goes after him. Even right here, nobody goes after him. So I don't know who it is. But it's not like beaten into submission. Oh, he's missing a little tentacle thing. See, like I don't know who that is. He's growing, unlike in the other tank. From the way he's at, see, and he bullies the black belt cichlids. So I don't know. I don't know. That guy's doing fine, or girl. Somebody was nipping at him, but they stopped. And again, I don't know why or who or where or any of that. The Oscar looks fine. The black belts, the golden dorado. The black belt silver dollar is actually growing its top fin back. People thought it was the golden dorado that was beating up on him. But if you look in the other videos with the other silver dollar, he doesn't have his top dorsal fin. So I keep on telling people, just watch and see how stuff works and how I do things. And we both just figured that out right now, me and you at the same time. So that's cool. Yeah, I was doing a water change with this tank, so that's why it's like that. And that's why that's low, so the pump's not running. I'm not gonna do anything right now. I'm gonna get a water change going tomorrow, because it's dark. So I'm gonna get a water change going tomorrow, finish that up. But I hope you found this video interesting. I hope maybe you might have done something like this or been in this situation and you didn't know what to do or how it works. And there you go. Now, I don't know if this works like with the super industrial, like tinting your house, because I didn't tint my house. I just put the bombs in there. But it seems like it would be the same thing. The sump might be a little different. If it was tint the house, I probably have to clean that out. But really, as long as nothing like is pulling air into the tank, like if you had a canister filter like I have in this one, or in that one, the canister filter's right there, that is pulling water from there into the tank, because it pulls in air as well. So as long as you don't have anything like that going, and even these air bubbles, you could probably leave it on, especially with the water that low. It's been a day, so a day or two without a problem. So yeah, I hope you guys again liked the video. I hope it was worth the wait. You found it interesting. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss it, because if you hate the fish, the stocking that I have in here, there's more to come. If you love it, the stocking that I have in here, and you watch these videos, there's plenty to come. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys.